Are you the kind of woman who feels like her wallet has a bottomless pit, no matter how much you earn? The money just disappears? Your paycheck hits your account, and before you can even say savings, it's gone. Rent, groceries, small treats, that coffee, that dress, that limited offer you didn't plan for. And suddenly, you're back at zero. If this feels familiar, pause. Because you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not bad with money. Most women were never taught how to control spending triggers, how to separate emotions from financial decisions, or how to build systems that actually protect their income. So today, we're going to break that cycle. Not with restriction, not with guilt, but with a clear, practical strategy that puts you back in control. This is the plan no one talks about, the one that helps you stop impulsive spending and finally feel confident with your own money. A few years ago, a close friend of mine, let's call her Anna, was earning well. On paper, she was doing everything right. Good job, stable income, no debt, and yet she was constantly broke. At the end of every month, the same question: where did my money go? When we looked closer, the answer was simple and uncomfortable. Anna wasn't buying products. She was buying emotions. Stress after work, a high-end face cream, a bad day, online shopping, lonely evening, an expensive food delivery. Money wasn't a tool, it was emotional relief. This brings us to diagnosis number 1. Emotional spending. You feel bad. You buy to feel better. You feel good. You buy to celebrate. The purchase gives you relief, but only for a moment. The feeling passes. The money is gone, and the pattern stays. Now, diagnosis number 2. The I deserve it syndrome. You tell yourself, I worked hard, I deserve this. And maybe that's true. But deserve slowly becomes permission to spend on things you didn't actually need or even really want. This isn't a discipline problem, it's a decision-making problem. And the good news, decision-making can be trained. Enough diagnosis. Let's move to action. I want to introduce you to a simple but extremely powerful system, the 72-hour loop strategy. This strategy doesn't tell you to stop spending. It teaches you when to spend. Step 1. The immediate question. The moment you feel the impulse to buy something unplanned, you stop. You don't add it to cart. You don't check reviews. You pause. And you ask one question, very clearly. Do I want this object, or do I want the feeling I think it will give me? That single question creates distance. Distance creates clarity. Step 2. The 72-hour list. Open your notes app. Create a list called 72-hour list. Write the item down, and that's it. You do not buy it. You do not research it. You do not look it up again. For 3 full days, 72 hours, you leave it alone. Most impulses don't survive time. They survive speed. Step 3. The veto. After 72 hours, you come back to the list. If the desire is still strong, truly strong, you find room for it in your budget and you buy it consciously. But here's what usually happens. Most items get deleted. Not because you're forcing yourself, but because the emotional charge is gone. That's control. Pro tip. Turn discipline into motivation. Every time you don't buy something impulsively, move that money into a separate savings account. Give it a name, something meaningful. For example, the strong foundation. Watching that account grow feels better than any impulse purchase ever will. Here's what I want you to remember. Personal finance is not about punishment. It's about power. You're not giving up everything you enjoy. You're choosing intentionally. You are not a reckless spender. You are a smart woman who was stuck in an untrained pattern. And from today, that pattern changes. You now have a system. You have awareness. You have control. So here's your action step. Try the 72-hour rule this week and tell me, what was the first thing you wanted to buy, but didn't? Leave it in the comments. And if you want more strategies like this, practical, realistic, and designed for real life, subscribe to Smart Her Finance. We talk about money habits, spending control, saving smarter, and building a financial life you actually feel proud of. Not the one you buy impulsively, but the one you build deliberately.